Rockdale County officials have modified the nightly shelter-in-place order in response to the BioLab chemical fire.
The order now only applies to a 2-mile circle around the site from 7 at night to 7 in the morning. It's now been 8 days since the chemical plant first caught fire. Public officials are still telling people the smoke could pose a danger.
The work at the site is focused on removing the building debris before they can address the chemicals underneath. An EPA whistleblower has answered the call from some Rockdale County residents.
They've been left with questions about black chunks of debris they've found in their yards after the BioLab fire. Fox 5's Joy Duke spoke exclusively with that whistleblower. She joins us now live with the latest. Joy?
Yeah, Courtney Rush, EPA officials tell us those black chunks are actually pieces of burnt structural debris from that fire last week, and that BioLab chemical test results reveal that there was no asbestos present. Some residents say that's not enough information, and a pretty well-known EPA environmental specialist says he agrees.
And have an expression that says you can't find what you don't look for.
Independent scientist Scott Smith has made a career out of looking for irregularities beneath the soil in contaminated communities like East Palestine, Ohio, where a train derailment released dangerous toxins and chemicals into the air and soil last February.
2 million pounds of chlorine burned in East Palestine.
Now he's in Conyers, Georgia, where residents are still grappling with the effects of a chemical plant fire that unleashed a massive plume of hazardous smoke that lingered for days.
12 to 20 million pounds of chlorine appears to have possibly been burned here.
The smoke left remnants of charred debris in the yards of homeowners like Kathy Breedlove.
We're still extremely concerned. This is really scary for the people and our dogs.
Though they were told BioLab test results showed no signs of asbestos, neighbors are still worried about what else may be present.
I'm not a chemist, so I don't know what else to be worried about, but testing for asbestos alone doesn't give us comfort.
On Monday, Breedlove met with Smith at her home. He took samples of the water and soil on her property. He'll test for other cancer-causing chemicals.
A lot of chlorine is burned, and what happens when you have smoldering burns like this, you have something called products of incomplete combustion.
Smith tells Fox 5 in situations like this one, independent testing is crucial, and criticized the EPA for not taking on that responsibility.
Now, EPA officials said that they directed BioLab to sample that debris. Multiple attempts, though, to contact BioLab to figure out exactly what else they tested it for has been unsuccessful so far. Now, BioLab is offering to pick that debris up on behalf of residents. You can find more information about that service by heading over to our website. That's the latest here live in Rockdale County. Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News.
All right, Joy, thanks.